There's this great, lovely quote by the Buddhist master Milarepa, where he says, to glimpse what is ultimately true is not difficult, but to stabilize in that understanding takes years of effort. That's why we build the habit. So if you can go up and then you can come back down easily over time, it takes practice, and integrate that realization and that awareness into your body, that's the real work, right? Lots of people have these big realizations and then their lives don't change. It's because they didn't really do the long-term work. It's not one big pop. It's it's effort to get to a place of no effort. Anyone want to just write and share what you experienced, question that you might have? Nine. Someone just wrote nine. Yeah, see, I told you it's really hard to describe these experiences. It's just nine. uh, Tiny pops like bubble wrap. I know it was a typo. I'm just messing with you. The real answer to the universe is 42, you guys. uh, I know it might take a minute to type too if you want to share. And you're like, oh man, I'm back in an evolved monkey body. I know, I know. That's the work. So, yes, you can just kind of go up to that dimension, see what's there for you. My analytical mind won't shut up. Yeah. So, that's the work. It will shut up. You might just need to sit for another 30 minutes or 2 hours, over and over and over again. It'll never stop not shutting up. Sometimes they'll just break through faster than others, but I don't know if that ever ultimately stops. It's just like the nature of the mind is to just like kind of go. Um, Lots of colors, silks. Wow. A grain of sand. Let's see. Oh, wow. Being the grain of sand that's like a cog in a clock that shifts the entire ocean. Whoa. Purple lights. I love reading these. These are great. Incredible. Yeah. It was black in your mind's eye with a zillion stars all around, overwhelming feeling, wanting to explore. Yeah. Oh wow, your hatch opened up to the consciousness of you as a child. Interesting. I heard I need more joy, laughter, connection. Good. And a weird rhythm I wanted to tap into. Awesome. Yeah. Hard to describe, right? So for me, once it was like there's like an image of the water hitting rocks. You know how water splash up against rocks, and when we look at that, it's just like water hitting a rock. But in that space, in that moment, when I looked at it, it was, oh, there's a relationship between the water and the rock, and the water slowly smoothing out the rock, and the rock is showing the water a boundary, right? Things that are hard show boundary. Things that are water, like emotion, sometimes need boundaries. Water needs a container. It takes a shape, and somehow it's almost like I saw they were serving each other in a relationship. Um, or another moment when I had my group in Bhutan with me. I don't know if anyone here was with us in the forest. We meditated with the trees, and it was like they showed me a picture of, oh yeah, we all moved together like over millions and millions of years. We were on that hill, and we kind of, through our seeds moving, we moved down over here more. Like, oh wow, they're like a family that moves just very slowly over millions of years. How cool is that? So sometimes in these dimensions and in these higher states of awareness, someone wrote, loved spiritual sunbathing. Oh, sometimes in these moments, we have these kind of cool awarenesses they're always there, but because we're stuck in our like single-minded ego sense of self, it's hard to always get to them and be with them, all that survival energy. That's why I wanted to just kind of take you up there and let you experience that. And again, of course, you can do this meditation again and see what happens the next time and the next time, and start to awaken that part of you. It's no more important, but no less important than the rest of you. Okay. Um, One day, maybe you will be a star or a gazillion stars. Why? I don't want to be a star. I want to be a gazillion stars at once. Why? Who's to say? I don't want to be a grain of sand. I want to be all the sand, right? Why not? So let those experiences start to awaken in you and see what happens. Any questions before we finish? Good job. Yeah, talking to trees is fun. My forehead got shiny from the lights when it got dark outside. I just noticed. I'm so shiny. Maybe it was the meditation. The gazillion stars. Good. Yeah, exactly. Shining like a star. Good work, everyone. So don't worry. Next class, we'll get back to healing all the dark stuff. Come to class with Desi next time if you can. Um, so good to be here with you all. Really, really, I love, love, love teaching this class. It's my favorite. And as always, if there's a topic or something you'd like in particular, send me a message. Let me know. I'm always taking feedback for this series. We have one class left in this purpose series, and then we'll be starting something new that I'll announce very soon. And what I'll try to do is take these 7 classes. Maybe this is your first one. I'll try to take all 7 and I'll put them, in one spot in meditation school. So you can go back and just do them one by one if you like. Yeah. And hopefully start to deepen into that purpose. I've probably said this to you before, but there's this Mark Twain quote that I love where he says the 2 most important days are the day you're born and the day you find out why. And that second day, that why day, the work is turning that into every day. Every day, you're finding out why every day. And so hopefully throughout this series, you're starting to mature into realizing this is a much more complicated subject than it may appear. And there are so many dimensions to it. And there's no one right one. I know we want our answers to be like one thing or simple, heaven or hell. But there's more dimensions to purpose. And I think as you mature as a spiritual being, you recognize the deepness of it. Just like somebody said, I experienced a gazillion stars. You get into a place like that and you're like so beyond the mind. You're just like, wow, this is incomprehensible awe, right? As Einstein would say, there's no cooler human experience than that experience of awe and wonder, right? Or as Immanuel Kant would say that he was in awe of the starry skies above and the moral law within. That first part I like a lot. So you start to just realize, wow, maybe purpose is infinitely deep. And I just get to swim in this ocean and deepen into it over time. Yeah. Thank you all so, so much. As always, I love you all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I'll unmute you if you want to say bye, if you're here live. And if you're not here live, come live sometime. We have fun here.
Bye,
Thank
everybody.
you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
David.
Bye. Thank you,
Bye.
David.
Everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.